People still keep their heads down around Azadi. It's a good thing the streets are as empty as they are. Makes my assignment easier. I'll need to find a way to get past that goon. Greetings, brother.
What? Who's there? God's damn it. You gave me a right scare, mate. Where in the Seven Hills did you come from?
The shadows. Step aside, I'm late for the assembly.
Right, of course.
I'm not going to just keep guessing. Sooner or later, even this brainless fool will see through my veil and call on the guards. We'll keep this simple. The obvious answer to blood and land is... The important thing is not what I say, but we'll keep this simple. Blood and land.
Yeah, all right. Wait, that's my line.
Blood and...
You don't belong here. This is a private gathering.
You people ought to be ashamed of yourselves. How dare you put this muck on my door? Just because I'm human, don't mean I'm interested in your speciesist propaganda. I've lived next door to Dalmari most of my life, and they've never once done me or mine any harm. Here's what I think of your so-called humanist rally. And your Honour Hilarist can go fuck himself. He's a traitor. You all are. When the Azadi finally pack up and leave, we will remember what you've done. Be sure of that.
Honor and... what? There's a word missing. He wants the correct... Step aside, brother.
Gods! You snuck up on me. Blood and land.
The pamphlet. Honor and... faith?
Honour and faith? That ain't right. You're not one of us. Have you even been to an assembly before? Go on, mate. Get out of here before I lose my patience with you.
It's disgusting what's going on in there. Them bad-mouthing magicals like they're the problem. The magicals have always lived here. It's the
There
Azadi
aren't a
who've
lot of
upset...
people... Excuse me.
Balance! Where did you come from?
That piece of paper...
What piece?
Someone who's on...
Well, I don't know. You said...
Long story. I need...
Oh, right. Well, take it. And balance...
Honor and humanity. It's the slogan used by the National Front. That must be the passphrase I need to get into the meeting. Step aside, brother.
Gods! You snuck up on me. Blood and land.
Blood, honor and humanity.
Faith and family, brother. Go on through, mate. The meeting's already begun. If you haven't seen Mr. Hillary speak before, you're in for...
Brothers, sisters, cousins, brave, humble human folk. Welcome to this meeting of the National Front for Faith and Family. Yes, 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 yes. Thank you for coming here tonight. Thank you. Thank you for the generosity of your time. Thank you for braving these ill-lit occult courts in your tireless search for truth. Yes. Oh, yes. Despite the selfless work of our benefactors, the enemy lurks out there, in the shadows. Look about. Look. Fear them, the enemy. For they are
The hoods are probably to protect their identities.
everywhere.
It never bodes well for a movement when its members are afraid to be
Smell
seen.
them.
The hood...
Do you not smell them? That foreign spice, magic, filth. It warms my heart to see you standing before me, standing up for what's good and fair. Glory,
I'm
cousins.
too far away to get a real
Glory be
sense of that
upon
person. There's nothing
Light
unusual about
of
that
the
person.
goddess.
His breathing
Yes.
is erratic and
Yes.
shallow.
I spoke
He should visit a
recently with
doctor.
our benefactors.
His breathing
I
is
spoke to them
erratic and
about
shallow.
that
Goddess,
immigrant, the
That man
magical.
has a potent
Yes.
odour.
Yes.
She smells
Yes.
faintly of salted
I
meats.
spoke to them. I said,
He has an
"Listen
odd and
to
annoying
these
habit
humble,
of
brave
constantly
folk, your
clicking his
cousins.
tongue.
Humans
He smells of lavender oil.
brought to their knees.
Maybe he's a
by
physician.
The magical, driven to
Her
bankruptcy.
posture is odd.
To moral.
It's almost like
corruption.
she's tilting slightly
Simple,
to one side.
uncomplicated men and women led astray
reeks
by
of
the
tobacco.
devilish,
An as a deer
demonic,
variant, unless my nose
magical,
deceives me.
The
Hammy
necromancer.
used to smoke this.
I said to them, I said,
Her hands
we
are rough,
need
with
to make
scores
a
of small
stand.
cuts.
Now,
He smells of
Now.
rosewater.
we need to
It's rather
rally
pleasant, to be honest.
behind our benefactors, behind our own.
Nothing in particular
And I
stands
said
out.
to them, I said, what
It
you
appears
need,
his skin has a
what they
strange
need,
pallor.
What we need.
He might suffer from moon
someone
waste.
to
Her
stand
clothes
up
smell strongly of
and
tar
speak
and
the
smoke.
human cause.
She must be a factory
the
worker.
true Mercurian.
Goddess. That
Someone
man,
not
he
afraid
must
of
be
the magical and he's
He must be wearing
tongues.
leather undergarments.
Yes.
His left arm keeps
know me.
twitching.
You
He
know
appears
me.
to have some
No,
sort of
I seek
muscular
no fame
dysfunction.
or fortune. I seek only truth.
Her clothes smell
I seek
strongly of
the
tar
light.
and smoke.
I seek justice.
Honor
the
Hillary's.
brave, humble,
leads the-
human folk like you.
Honor Hillary.
Yes, yes, yes. I stand
The
here
hoods
before
are
you.
probably to
as
protect
your
their identity.
servant.
There's nothing unusual about that
Stand here
person.
before you as your humble
His right hand has the
servant.
mark of a heavy smoke.
Soon the city will elect a new council, a new
It appears his
leader,
skin has a
one
strange
who will
pallor.
take responsibility
He might suffer
for the
from moon
lawlessness
waste.
that haunts these occult, ill-lit lanes.
He must be
Our
wearing
benefactors do
leather
great
undergarments.
work.
His
They do
beard
brave
is
work,
speckled with something that looks like
important
flour.
work,
Maybe a baker?
illustrious work. But they can't be everywhere.
His breathing is
They can't
erratic and
protect
shallow.
all of you from your dark
visit a doctor.
neighbours. And where the Azadi fall short, where their light doesn't reach, the City Watch can help. Take the paper dragons that fly above us as we speak. Yes, those blasphemous constructs that fly in the face of all decent, humble, hard-working
He
human
reeks of
folk.
tobacco.
Symbols of the magical, symbols of the Drykin. Phooey. Blasphemous betrayal of all of humanity. Phooey. Our benefactors, the Azadi, they cannot cut every
He
line,
smells of
arrest
rosewater.
every traitorous child.
rather pleasant, to
They
be
have more
honest.
important things to do. This is the City Watch's responsibility. But what does the City Watch do? They stop good, honest, simple human folk from meting out well-deserved justice.
Honor Hilaris.
They stop us from
He
punishing the
leads this
magical,
national front
that
for faith and
immigrant,
family.
for his necromancy and illusionism.
Her clothes smell
Why,
strongly of
but
tar.
only last
Her clothes smell
night, a young
strongly
cousin
of
of
tar,
ours
and it
was
appears
put
his skin has a
in
strange
chains
pallor. The
for
hoods are
laying
probably
righteous
different.
hands
He smells
on a
of
magical.
rosewater.
A magical who'd cast a spell on our
smells of
young
rosewater.
cousin's sister.
He...
She'd fallen in with the magical, possessed with dark lust and obscenity. And our cousin is thrown in the dungeon for doing what's right, what's just, what's moral. Yes, this
His
is
right
what the
hand
watch
has the
does.
mark of a heavy smoker.
Punishes brave,
His fingers and nails are
simple,
yellowed, and it
human
appears his
folk for
skin
doing
has a
what's
strange
right.
pallor.
For trying to
Her
save a
clothes
young
smell
girl's
strongly
soul
of
from
tar
that
and smoke.
demon, the
She must be a
magical
factory worker.
immigrant.
His
No,
left arm
no,
keeps
no.
twitching.
The
He
City
appears to have
Watch
some sort of...
needs
He must be
leadership.
wearing leather
Mercuria
undergarments.
needs leadership.
They make an
Someone who can
unpleasant
stand
creaking
up
noise.
against the magical and say,
His
"This far,
beard is speckled with something
and
that
no
looks like
further."
flat. There's nothing unusual.
someone who's
His
willing to make
breathing is erratic and
sacrifices,
shallow.
to hammer in a few
She's
nails
humming
to
to
build
herself.
a home.
It's a tune I
The
recognize.
Watch is willing to hammer
A
no
song.
nails
She's humming to
to
herself.
build no home.
It's a tune I
I
recognize.
blame their
Goddess.
leader, that woman
man has a...
with
she
unnatural
smells faintly
desires.
of salted
And I
meats.
blame
He
her
smells
leaders,
of lavender
that
oil.
boneless council,
He has an odd and
slave
annoying
to the
habit
immigrant,
of constantly
the magical.
clicking his tongue.
What can be done?
Her posture is odd.
There is only
Her posture
one
is odd.
solution.
It's almost like she's tilting
Change.
slightly to one side.
Change. Yes.
He
Yes.
reeks of tobacco.
Vote
An
faith
Azadir variant,
and
unless
family.
my nose deceives me.
Vote blood
He smells of rosewater.
Land.
Her hands are
Honour.
rough. Nothing in particular.
and
Her hands
humanity.
are rough. Her hands
Vote
are rough,
National
with scores
Front
of small
and vote
cuts.
for your
There's
humble,
nothing unusual about that
human
person.
servant.
Nothing in
Yours
particular stands
truly,
out. His
Owner
right hand,
Hilaris.
nothing in particular
With
stands
my
out.
guidance and leadership, the magical, that subhuman immigrant,
There's nothing
the dark
unusual.
necromancer and warlock will be banished from our home. Our children will be safe to play once more. Our women folks'
Honor
virtue
Hilaris.
will be protected. And these ill-lit,
The hoods are probably to
occult
protect their
avenues
identities.
will be lit by
Goddess.
the light of the
That
goddess.
man has a
and
potent
crowned
goddess.
sweet-smelling,
That man has...
homely
He
herbs.
smells of lavender oil.
Thank
Her clothes
you.
smell strongly of tar and
Thank
smoke.
you all for
He
coming.
smells of rosewater.
Thank you.
It's rather pleasant, to be honest.
Thank you kindly, thank you. No, it's important that we stand together, hand in hand with our benefactors. Yes. I speak regularly with the Azadi. I visit the tower often. I've even broken fast with our bastion of morality, Sani Rahman. Now, no one says we have to abandon our
Honor
gods.
Hilaris.
No.
He leads this
The
national
light of the
front for
goddess
faith and
is
family.
about acceptance, not disapproval. She smiles upon all good humans. Our common enemy is the filthy immigrant, the necromancer, a demon, the magical. That's what this is all about. Magical.
After my shift's over, I think I'll head down to that cheap tavern by the harbour. Oh, what's it called again? The Cock.
Where have you been?
Exotic oils, foreign herbs.
You look like the sort of man who'd appreciate a savoury sandwich. Meat, veggies, spread. On flatbreads, yeast buns, or grain rolls. Hot or cold, with a cup of soup or without. What'll it be? Tell your friends.
I've got eats from across the north. I have several
Sandwiches.
still. You don't look
I've
like
got
usual
tasty
customers.
sandwiches.
You're a lot bigger than them, and just sort of indistinct. Sure you don't want a nice lump of pickled cow's kidney? It's the perfect late night lunch.
The Magicals keep their heads high despite the Azadi threat. It's hard to shake the feeling that it's wrong for Magicals to be walking around freely.
Unlicensed.
But I'll have to get used to it. I'm fighting for them now.
Of course it's possible to... I used to sell all sorts of magical merchandise. But those days are over. Even here in Old Town. That sort of thing can get you shipped in. Oh, next time, maybe. I've got the non-magical medicines your body needs. Fully authorized and licensed. No sorcery.
Where have you been?
At a national front,
It takes a trader to find a trader. Think you can point him out for us?
I can.
Go on then, before we...
Always angry, but a good man to have by your side in a dangerous situation.
Go on, Kian, show us...
Exotic oils,
That man, was he at the National Front Assembly?
14. Midnight snack. Early breakfast.
Tell your friends. Tell your friends.
Ah! Easy, pal! Nibbles. What's happening? Help! Help!
exotic oils, foreign herbs, soothing salves, ointments.
He smells of tobacco.
14.
I'm not familiar with the scent. It's probably a His skin appears red and blistered.
Tell your
Perhaps he
friends.
spent too much time
You
in the
look
sun.
like the sort of man who'd Tell your friends.
He smells faintly of camphor.
Go on, Kian, show us the
Forest
trader.
to the north,
Shrimp
if you
cheese,
can.
crispy
Maybe lavender
bitter leaf,
oil.
wrapped in a crunchy yeast bun.
He smells of tobacco.
I have several sturdies.
I'm not familiar with the scent.
My usual customers.
It's probably a Northlands weed. He smells faintly of camphor, or the pine forests of the north. Maybe lavender oil. The Magicals keep their heads high despite the Azadi threat. It's a testament to their resilience.
My table's always open, day and night.
Cured Elgin meat, pickled shrimp cheese, crispy
He smells of
bitter leaf,
tobacco.
wrapped in a crunchy
I'm not familiar with the scent. It's probably a Northlands weed.
I sell herbs, ointments, oils, and salves.
He smells of tobacco.
All certified non-magic.
I'm not familiar
Do
with the
come
scent.
again. No potions
It's
or...
probably
I used
a
to sell all
Northlands
sorts of
weed.
magical merchandise. Oh, next time, maybe. I've got the non-magical medicines your body needs. Fully authorized and licensed. No sorcery.
tasty sandwiches.
I've got the non-magical medicines your body needs.
Cured Elgin meat, pickled shrimp cheese, crispy. Mercurius foremost sandwicher here, ready to
His
perform
breathing is
sandwiching to your
heavy and
exact
wet.
orders.
That man, was he at the National Front Assembly? He smells faintly of camphor, or the pine forests of the... His breathing is heavy and wet.
sandwiches. I've got tasty sandwiches.
Ah! Easy, pal! What's happening? Help! Help! Tasty morsels.